Okay, so apparently there was no audio in the last 4 videos that I uploaded. So I'll try to do a quick review video now with audio. Hopefully it will help you on the test tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to go through everything really quickly. We'll see how much we can get through. So you were given this package. On the test, you do need to know all these terms: scalene, isosceles, equilateral, these type of triangles. Don't forget, if you say an answer is an acute angle, make sure the answer that you give is less than 90. Right angles, and also if you say this angle is an obtuse angle, make sure it's also more than 120, more than 90. Okay. Other terms that you need to know: complementary, two angles add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary, two angle adding up to 180 in a straight line. So for all straight lines, the angles add up to 180 degrees. The formal name for X pattern, opposite. Formal name for the Z pattern, alternate. Formal name for the C pattern, co-interior. F pattern, corresponding. Okay. Don't forget, sometimes you have to justify your answer. So, for example, the 3 angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. The 4 angles in any quadrilateral triangle add up to 360 degrees. Right? So you do need to memorize these terms for the test tomorrow. The good thing is, you learned these terms since 7 and 8, so these are nothing new. It should be easy marks on the test. The new terms, actually not new, you know most of these terms as well. So you do need to know these terms for the circle as well. The 2 new ones are central angle and inscribed angle right here. Okay, so an inscribed angle is when you identified your arc. Okay, so this is your arc AB. No matter where your 2 points point to, okay, it could be anywhere on that circumference. Okay, all those angles that it makes is the same, and it's called your inscribed angle. So if these 2 points make a 20-degree angle here, that's also 20 degrees, that's also 20 degrees. Okay, central angle. So again, I have my arc AB right here, and when I connect these to the circumference, that's angle X, that's my inscribed angle. But if I connect it to my center of the circle, to the center, this is called the central angle. And the relationship between them is it's doubled. So if this is 20 degrees, then your central angle is 40 degrees. Okay. Same thing right here. Let's say my arc is AB right here, which is my diameter. Well, in a diameter, this angle is 180 degrees. So my central angle is 180, which makes my inscribed angle, half of it, 90 degrees. Okay. So in grade 9, this is the main thing you need to know. Okay, the angles in a circle. Okay, we went over these examples in the other video. So again, these are your inscribed angles, so they are the same. This one right here, this is the tricky one. So this is your arc. This is your arc AB. So notice your arc AB, it points to your circumference, which makes this your inscribed angle 23 degrees. Same arc, but pointing to your center. So this is double. So 2 times 23, that central angle right there is 46 degrees because that's your central angle. Okay. Let's see. So you have, okay, a sample question that you might see on the test tomorrow is something like this. Okay, so I just went over this with the class. So let's say you're given 2x plus 15 here, that's this angle. And this angle right here is 6x minus 25. So first thing is you have to relate these two angles. Okay, so I see an x right here. So which means this is opposite angle, they are the same. So because of the opposite angle property, I know that this is also 2x plus 15. Okay, and then I can see the red F right here. This is the corresponding angle property. So corresponding angle tells me that these two angles are the same. So I can set up my equation. 2x plus 15 equals 6x minus 25. Move that 6x over, move that 15 over. Letters to the left, numbers to the right. And whenever you move it to the other side, you have to change the sign. All right, so 2x minus 6x gives you negative 4x, and negative 25 minus 15 gives you negative 40. Okay, and then your last step is divide by the number in front of the x, which is negative 4, and you get x equals 10. Okay, so this one is a great question because one, you have to be able to identify the property here, which is the opposite angles, and also here, which is the corresponding angle. And then you need to know your algebra, okay? Solving for x, moving letters to the left, numbers to the right, and divide, okay? This second question that I want to go over, okay? Second question I want to go over is this one. So let's say you're given this diagram and I want to solve for this outside angle right here. So I could do 180 minus 100 minus 45 and figure out this third angle inside the triangle first, which is 35. And then do 180 minus 35 degrees again to figure that this is 145. Straight line, the straight line is, I applied supplementary angle. Remember the two angles in a straight line adds up to 180. So this is called supplementary angle property. Okay, but notice another way how I can find angle 145 is by simply adding this angle with this angle. Okay, and that's because what I did here was I did 180 minus this, and then here I did a 180 minus this again. So in other words, the 180 minus canceled each other out, and it's just simply this plus this gave me this. Okay, and this is called the exterior angle theorem. In short, EAT. Okay, so the interior angle of a triangle adds up to equal the exterior angle of your triangle. Okay, we can apply this to algebraic questions. So same idea right here. I give you the two inside angle and I give you the outside angle. So the most important thing on tomorrow's test is setting up your equation. Once you have your algebraic equation, it's just simple algebra moving letters and numbers around. Okay, so this plus this equals this. Okay, now that I have this set up, I can move the letters to the left, numbers to the right. So when I move the 8x over, I get minus 8x. When I move the 5 over, I get minus 5. So x plus x minus 8x gives me negative 6x. And then negative 15 minus 5 gives me negative 20. Divide everything by negative 6. So my answer here is x equals 10 over 3 or 3.3. On the test, you can use decimals if you want. Okay. Last one, again, setting up the equation. I think that's the hardest part for the test, is just coming up with that initial equation. So right here, let's say I'm given this triangle. What do we know about angles in a triangle? We know that all three angles add up to 180 degrees. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. X plus 50 plus x minus 10. And when I add these three angles up, I should get 180 degrees. Okay? Now I can simplify this equation. X plus x is 2x. 50 minus 10 is plus 40. Okay? And then move the 40 over by subtracting. Okay, so I get 2x equals 180 minus 40, which is 140. And then lastly, divided by 2. So x equals 70. Okay, if I know that x equals 70, I can go back to my diagram and figure out what each of the angle is. So here, this angle will be 70 degrees, and this angle right here will be 60 degrees. And to fortify my answer, 70 plus 60 plus 50 gives you 180. Okay. Okay, so don't forget you have this review sheet with all the diagrams right here with the triangles and the quadrilaterals, and on the back, circles. Okay, so make sure you study both packages, that package and this review sheet. Answers for these are right here. You can pause your video to make sure you take a look at these answers, okay, to make sure that you are doing it correctly. The answers for this page is right here, and the answers to the circle questions are on the bottom right here. Okay, so hopefully this review video helped you. If you have any questions, you can email me tonight. I'll try to answer as much as I can. All right, sorry about the previous video with no audio. Hope this helps.